How you're in a coat. Oh, why I'm so hot! Hello, I'm so sorry I disappeared for 2 weeks, but I am now back and we are off to the Concourse Championships. So we are going to Only for one night. Most of the Concourse girls that you will have seen at previous shows will be there, and Jordan is coming as my groom. I'm also getting used to my new microphone. I'm going to take a photo and show you. I lost my other microphone whilst at Equifest, and then when I found it, it had just been squashed under the seat. So, smile. This is what we have now. It's ridiculous, and yeah, it's huge, but I don't know what the sound quality is like because until I edit this vlog, I'm not gonna know. I'm not the best at test running things. Anyway, let's get on. We're doing one night at Only because I am a lazy person and I'm not getting up and leaving my yard at 4 AM. The show is only on Sunday. My first class is at something like 10 o'clock. And it just kind of meant leaving the yard at like 4:30, 5 in the morning, and I'm not about that life. So I'd rather spend £50 that I don't have on a stable, which is what I'm doing. So Jordan's coming with me, but it does mean that we've got to pack all of our stay away stuff. So I'm going to shove the shavings and the hay and the rugs in here, pretty much get the front packed, and then we will be ready to go. Right, so I've gone with the same principle as the last time. I've put it in the trailer because then when I drive it down the bottom, I can get it all out, put Dublin in and put it back. If I don't do it that way, I tend to forget things. And I know that seems overkill for a one night stay, but I haven't ordered in any haylage, which I think is what you have to do at Only. My thinking is the big one is for Saturday night, then she's got one for Sunday daytime, and then there's just basically spare / for travelling home. I'd rather have too much and bring it back than not have enough and not be able to get hold of any. So that's that thinking. I'm gonna fill my water up. My travel boots are there, my rugs are all there. She'll go in just a fleece. I haven't clipped her since I did for Equifest, just because at the wedding, she was obviously a bridesmaid, and she was hanging around quite a bit, and I was a bit worried that if it was chilly and she was freshly clipped, she wouldn't, you know, enjoy it. So I did leave her to get a little bit fluffy. I did, and basically the only day I had to do anything would have been yesterday, and I just thought it was too risky. She's not fluffy, she's not woolly, like, she just got a bit of a coat to her coming through. I have shaved all her beard and her legs though, so that's fine. Now, the Equitrek mattresses are still actually in the back of the 4x4 because we slept in the car on our wedding night. We camped, and I haven't taken them out. So I will do that tomorrow, basically, when I pull up with the car. Oh, let me show you this. It's Dublin's bridesmaid outfit. So she had made this really beautiful brow band in the wedding colours. The same woman that made my Concourse one, and it was just stunning. You'll obviously have seen a bit of a photo, I think, and I will obviously be sharing our wedding video because how can I not? But yes, that's her bridesmaid's costume. The dog was also in a bow tie, so I'm going to get a box frame and put the picture of all of us in this one that we had and put it in the box frame. Dublin is asleep, by the way. Yes, that is her asleep. She broke out onto the long grass the night before the wedding, so she had a food coma and slept through the entire ceremony and the cocktail hour and all the photos, because It wouldn't be Dublin unless that's what she did. So that's why she is full on, eyes closed, asleep. So I have already got my brow band and everything on. My tack is clean. And basically I'm going to ride now. She's gonna go back out in the field. I will bath her in the morning and then we will head off. So I think I will see you tomorrow. Boom, we are at the stables. The trailer is very much packed. The car is good to go. I've got Jordan and I's bed in here. Wedding cake left over. Still managed to pack loads of stuff, but yeah, car snacks. And then all that will go in once she's in. We're all good to go. And she's had a bath and she's sleeping. No. You ready? You ready? Here we go. I'll see you there. Hello, puppy. You gotta dig you out now. Oh, you've dropped this. That's nice. That's meant to be clean. Look out. Right. The trolley is full. I don't know if it's gonna pull. Ah! This has hardly survived from badminton. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's chase the beach. Look at her, like she's literally having a snack as she walks. She's like, this is great. God damn it! Right, what do you want? This is unstable. Dubbin's like, get me in. No, I need to pull your bed down and put the things on the bar because that's dodgy. Okay. Hang on, let me pull this down because then the clean can go on the top. Swap. I don't want her sleeping on someone else's piss. I'm like, I want to cover that brick. Oh! She's waiting for nobody.
Imagine being that rich you can leave this much bedding in the stable when you're
We're taking most of this home.
Yeah, I'd get the Hoover out and everything. I would be like, right, you're coming home with me.
Bag into the stable. Tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke. And that is because, we're going to be taking buckets and buckets.
Every last little bit.
And Dublin's travelling 3 inches higher on the way home because the amount of bedding she already stood on.
It's going to be at the little window there.
Right, watch your tootsies. I'll leave that for hay, but... There you go. Fit for a princess. But I'm going to put like her travel boots up there.
On the bars.
Wrap them above her head. Right, you can go in and get out of the way.
I want a snack. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on the floor. She's had her head up all day and she's crazy. You can eat off the floor for a bit. Right, it's a cut.
Gotta accessorise the stable.
I don't want, no one pinches it then if it's in there. It's quite warm, but I need to keep you clean so you can wear a flower rug.
I was expecting to be like,
I don't want her banging her head. There we go. Princess. Oh, there we go. You're all done. You've done quite well. On a nice bed. Head smashers. Right, we'll see you in a bit. You can chill out.
And these people have a lady, she said that he had a friend.
You're going on the vlog.
I probably weigh more than him.
Put on the trailer.
No, you're not going out.
What's his name?
We can put that.
What's his actual name though? Like his stable name?
Mr. Furrows.
Oh, it is still just Mr. Furrows, okay.
Mr. F.
Oh my god.
Is that the rug? That thick?
Yeah, that's his hair coming.
Or is that his fur?
I'll tell you, it needs to come off.
He's like a squishy marshmallow.
Don't run out.
That is the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. Anyway. Oh, hello. Should we do you? Oh my god, I can't work out these stables. There we go. Hiya. Oh, you've pooed. Have you pooed? You've pooed. You put your fleece and hood on. Yeah. Andy George's going for a walk. Stretch your legs. Stretch your legs. And I get the job of mucking out. Night night. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good morning. These dogs. Okay. Hello. We are all a bit more awake now. Dublin is back at the trailer. I have my hot cloth, my bucket of hot water, my bridle is ready. She has her water and her hay net, and we are just basically getting ready. But I'm gonna be good, and I'm gonna actually be not mega competitive, but like, I'm not gonna be chill about it. Normally I'm like, oh, that will do, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. No, I'm gonna buff and polish her within an inch of her life, and we are gonna go in mega shiny, because technically only this much is on show of her. So as long as I buff and shine her, then yeah, we have a chance. I've half got my makeup on, I just need to finish it. Jordan's gone to get my rider number. So yeah, I will, I don't know, set up the camera and let's get her ready. I just feel like a musketeer fighter when I'm just like this and that.
You do look quite funny.
Where's my cane?
Oh, who is it? Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Guys, what the hell are these trainers?
Huh?
What the hell are these I can see you through there.
They are, I told you they're going in the bin. I will long guard you. I think that was recording as well. Does it say? Not a battery. Oh, it's hot.
That dress looks so nice in the sun.
Does it?
I'm going to stand in that corner.
So guys, here we go. Didn't get any warm-up footage because the arena was absolutely jam-packed, so I didn't go too mental. But our first class, we were doing the ridden veteran. Now, the showing they do during the day is all the normal classes that you would see out at a show. So there was things like, well, I did the ridden veteran and the part bred, but they had the M&N, they had junior rider, they had cobs and Welshes, and it's all judged like a normal showing class, but of course everyone is in dresses. Now, there was no big initial go round because it was just so warm, and there were quite a few entries, so they kind of knew they wouldn't really have time. But it was quite nice. We had a little walk around the arena, got to see everything, and then we all just lined up. So yes, this is the veteran class, so it was for any horses 15 years and over. So I came out. I've not actually been under this concours judge before. I was last to go, which is a shame because she had kind of switched off just the warmth and stuff. She kind of went to sleep, so not ideal. Anyway, she asked how old Dublin was. Dublin was actually the oldest in the class at 23, which was quite cute. She asked me all about my dress and just a little bit about Dublin, and then we were set off to do a short show. They were really emphasising on the word short. Again, the heat and how busy they were. So I came straight out, trotted across the diagonal, and she felt really, really good, and she actually felt like she kind of was going to go for a canter, so I let her. But I think because I know she can get a little bit overexcited in the canter, I didn't really ride it. I actually kind of just sat there, which meant the canter wasn't really going anywhere, and it was just a bit bleh. So that was a shame, and we kind of fell back into the trot there. But I went across and pushed for a bit of a nicer trot across the diagonal, and I thought, come on, let's see if we can redeem it into canter again. This was a little bit better, and then I thought, right, quit while you're kind of ahead. Straight back to trot, back to walk, and I saluted to my judge at a little bit of an angle so she could see the dress well. Yeah, thank you very much. She then decided to do her pull-ins from everyone walking around. I find these the most nerve-wracking because you are trying to get a good walk, you're trying to stand out. Annoyingly, I was behind another red dress. I don't like to do that. I like to stick myself between something that looks nothing like me. But you're also trying to keep an eye on the judge so that you are not rude and ignoring them. And nerves over, she actually got called in first. I was buzzing. I was really, really pleased. The judge would actually say that she absolutely loved her, and she loved how she just had this sense of elegance to her, and the dress really suited her, the colour was perfect for her, and that she just sort of suited it, and there we go. I'm in the next class, so I might as well stay here.
Thank you, that's for me.
Oh my god, I can't bend.
Oh, got it. Well done.
The quickest changeover known to man. I didn't actually get a chance to take her out and clean her up a little bit or sort my dress out, which in a way wasn't too bad because then Dublin doesn't feel like she's finished and she's got to go back, but it was kind of annoying because later on you'll see that my toe peeked out. Anyway, this was the part bread class. We just did another walk, go around, lined up, and then came out. Obviously, I have just seen this judge, so she knew a little bit about Dublin, but I did have to go into detail about her breeding. I did just state that her passport says that she's both Irish draft, and then the middle part says that she's Irish sports horse, and that we have no idea what she's bred with. Some people have said Connemara, some have said Cobb, we just won't know. Anyway, individual time. I did the same routine. So we've already qualified for the Concours of the Year class. I thought I'd use the mornings as a bit of a schooling, bit of just get into the swing of it. So I did the same routine because I wanted to get a better canter. Now I got a better transition, but again, I don't know if it was just that I was being a little bit precious about her with the heat. I just didn't push for much, but I just decided to come across the diagonal, try and get the good trot again. Now this is where my toe was coming out, which was really frustrating. That's just where I didn't have time to adjust it, but good transition. Canter on the next rein. She was feeling quite powerful, like quite keen. So when I came back down to trot, I had quite a nice trot, so I kind of carried that on a little bit longer just to kind of finish on a good note. Got my halt and my salute. So I was actually quite pleased with that, and then they did a little walk round while she chose, and Dublin was pulled in third, so I was really, really pleased. The horses that won were, well, they were lovely, to be honest. They were nice part breds. The middle one there was only a 5-year-old, and Dublin got to do another lap of honour, so she was a happy girl.
Really?
You good girly! I was telling Jordan at the side of the ring I had sweat going down my cleavage. It was hot, and then obviously I've come back and I wanted to get her straight off and get a drink because it's so boiling, and I don't know how you're in a coat. I wonder why it was so hot! Oh, Jordan!
I can't take anything off, I'm so hot.
Are you all there? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Anyway, we're going to shove her in her stable for hopefully an hour or so and then come back. We've got a championship class now for the veteran win, and then we've got our Concours of the Year class. We don't know what to really call it. Of the year Concours. Can't call it coys because you get coloured.
Coys.
You get collared, so don't you? But yeah, anyway, catch you later. Okay, terrible me. I kind of left my camera in the car, and in that big gap, we left Dublin in her stable, got the trailer completely packed up, ready to go, and all her stable emptied, and she just chilled out. She got a good 2.5 hour chill, and she drank lots of water, so I was pleased. But we came back and we did the championship class. So this is not the of the year class. This is just all the first and second places from the morning's classes. So the ring was packed. There was a lot of people in here, and there was just a lot of classes, so there was a lot to get through. Now these classes really are just a free-for-all. Of course, the judge likes all of these horses because they have been placed first and second throughout the day, and then it is just personal preference, your favourite of the favourites basically. We just did a trot go around, and then she just called us in individually basically. There was no placing for dubs, but she was a very good girl.
1 to 10, how good are you as a friend?
11. It's now like 10 to 5.
We should have like a, this is just at the start of the day, this is just at the after the rest of the day.
It's 10 to 5. We've probably got an hour until the next one, but it's cooler in here than it is outside, so we're just chilling in here. We got water, snacks,
Energy drinks.
but yeah. Showing!
Resin does dissolve over time. So I have a couple ideas I found online that you can try. You know, I had sent me something.
And it was finally time. She had a little drink and she had a chill, and it was time to go into Concours of the Year. Now this is treated the same as a normal class, so although it was now about 6 o'clock and Dublin had a little bit of enough, we came out. It was to do our individual showpiece. All the judges you see there have been judging all throughout the day, and they come together to choose the overall of the year. So Dublin's lovely square halt there. I love that she adjusted herself to get into position. And then it was time to go, and I suddenly felt so nervous. Last year actually that we did this, they only placed the first top 2 of the year classes, and the judge said to me that they couldn't choose between the reserve and me, so technically I came 3rd, and they were placing this year down to 10th, so I kind of really wanted to do well. There was 27 or something like that in this, whereas last year I think there was only 14. There was a lot of pressure. I came out, did my canter. I was going the other way this time, you'll notice. Not a bad canter, but the badge on her bridle for her rider number was flapping and annoying her. So, did have a little bit of a head shake. Anyway, it came round again, and I could sort of feel that actually she was a little bit tired now. The heat was getting to her. So I cut that canter short, trotted down to my judges and just went for a halt. I sort of thought, with the conditions I've got, there's not much more I can ask of her. So I kind of kept it short and sweet, but I was pleased. It wasn't the best. There was a slight disappointment, but then equally I understood that it was 1,000 degrees and we had been there all day. I just spent this little bit up for you, so I thought you might want to see some of the costumes. These have all qualified throughout the year. It was my Derby County that I got my qualifier. But then I was really, really chuffed. She got called 6th. And actually, I was really, really pleased with that. I just wanted to make it into the top 10. Like I said, there was something crazy like 27 entries. So I was really, really pleased. So yes, she got to do another lap of honour, and this one they even let us canter. So Dublin was absolutely over the moon. That's 3rd place there, and then 4th, 5th, and me 6th. So yeah, I mean, can't complain, couldn't moan. I was very, very pleased. Now, in the midst of desperately trying to get this horse home, bless her heart, because she had been an angel all day, didn't actually film an outro, so I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. I'm glad to be back. The vlogs are back now, and we will see you next time. However, stick around to see the state of the trailer.
Absolute state of this.